Today we are doing the last chapter of the module D. I've covered all the previous chapters in this particular series. Not even a single chapter has been left, everyone. So please make sure you're going through all the specific chapters individually, chapter by chapter, and moving to the last one then. I've covered every chapter not only from the point of view of the ABFM book, but also from read between the lines of the book itself. So that means it would be good enough for you for your preparation if you have done your revision once at least. Right? First of all, share this particular session among your peers because it is very, very important to share it among all those people who are preparing for this examination, right? Okay, so let's begin with the session, everyone. What does SPAC stand for? What is SPAC? Bata? That's why I didn't write the particular thing because the first question was related to this. SPACs are special companies. See, these are actually a company. Okay, the first point says special purpose acquisition company, securities portfolio assessment commission, strategic partnership advisory committee, or specialized private asset consortium. It is a special purpose acquisition vehicle. Matlab, it's an organization which is purchased so that it is actually prepared so that if company A wants to buy company B, this is actually its competitor, but it cannot do it directly. So what will it do? It will create an SPAC which will acquire B. Okay. Once it will acquire B, then what will happen? This particular organization will get the control over B. Then the SPAC will transfer this entire acquisition shares to A, and then this will liquidate because the purpose of the creation of the special purpose acquisition company is done. Once it's done, then the purpose of creating it is materialized. Done? So what's going to be the answer according to you? So when we talk about the answer to this question, it is going to be special purpose acquisition company. You know? The correct answer is SPAC. Chaliye. Next question, everyone. How many SPACs initial public offerings took place? This is again a database question. Well, how many database questions are asked in the examination? Minimum database questions, I expect at least 2 to 3 questions. You know? Not more than that. The entire paper cannot be the same. So is it approximately 250, 500, 600 or 1000? Since you won't be having any idea, so this is what we do. The correct answer is approximately 600. Done? Next question, who are the investors or the sponsors of behind SPAC? But obviously there are certain people who had been asked ki, we wanted to create a company because of so and so reason, you know. Now investors with no experience in any specific industry, government agencies, investors with experience in specific industry or business sector, or venture capitalist. Government is not going to do that. If government really wants to acquire an organization, they can create a law against it. That's one of the strengths of these companies. Government agencies are not going to ask someone to buy the organizations. If they really want to buy an organization, they will do it themselves. Individuals with no experience of specific industry will never ask you to buy another company, because there must be a very strong reason to buy another company, you know. Then what's going to be the answer? In this case, the one who already had an experience of this issue, na, that would be helpful, right? The answer should be C. Done. The correct answer is C. Next, what does PIPE, PIPE, stand for in context with SPAC mergers? What is PIPE, everyone? Is it private investment in a public equity, or public investment in a private equity, or private investment in a private equity, or public investment in a public equity? Basically, na, there's an organization where people said that nahi, I want to invest in this organization, but in a certain manner. Matlab, it's an organization which was open to all the public, and now you want that nahi, I want this much share in this organization, I'll provide you the money. So there is no reason for this to continue to be a public company. Or if it's a public company, they are giving a private placement to a certain shareholder because they want him to be a part of it, you know. Just because they want him to be a part of it, they will definitely change the political structure. It's basically a public investment in a private, it's actually a private investment in a public company. Where is it? The first one is the answer. That is private investment in a public equity. This means in this organization, the public is investing. ठीक है ना? Sorry, private people are investing, and that's a public equity. What say? Done? Now move on. How does the possibility of raising additional capital differ from between SPAC mergers as well as IPOs? Hanji, SPAC merger do not allow for raising additional capital, or in IPOs involve raising debts or pipe funds in addition to initial capital, or both SPAC merger and IPO involve raising additional capital in the same manner. SPAC mergers involve raising debt and pipe additions of initial capital. What's going to be the answer? Basically, SPAC mergers actually involves raising of some debt as well. because their basic purpose is to buy another company. They will do it in any other way, isn't it? So in this case, it can be debt, it can be, I'm sorry, it can be a debt or it can be equity. Whatever way, they can actually arrange the funds in order to buy the other organization. They will do everything. ठीक है ना? So in this case, the correct answer is D. SPSC mergers involve raising debt or PIPE funding in addition to the initial capital. Done, everyone? Now let's move on to the next question. What is that one advantage of negotiating the price with SPAC before finalizing the transaction? It leads to a lower valuation? Nope. It allows for more control in an unstable market. It increases the likelihood of successful IPO, or it decreases the speed of execution. See, if you're looking forward towards negotiations, so what is happening? If you're looking forward towards negotiations, that means you're open up to the area of having the word with another organization and opening it up towards the area of learnings, isn't it? We are fine. We would look forward towards a better deal. If you're looking forward towards a better deal, then it's not lower valuation. You know? Nope. It is not something related to IPO as well. The negotiations have nothing to do with it. You generate IPO to build up an SPAC. So in this case, it is basically it allows more control in the unstable market because you are having a word with them, making it more stable. At least you are trying for that. Okay, according to the Goldman Sachs strategies, how did the median SPAC perform relative to the Russell 3000 index in the 6 months after the closing of the deal? Outperformed by 42 percentage points, 20, then underperformed by 42 or 20%. See, Goldman Sachs is again a specific database question. This is a specific strategist, and then they have talked about after the closing of the deals, what happened, right? When you talk about SPACs, they're not really working. One point, they're just created for buying another organization. So in this case, it actually underperformed. Excuse me, by 42 percentage points. Okay. Okay, next question. What has led to drop of a new SPAC fillings in the second quarter of 2021 compared to the first quarter? Is it decreased regulatory oversight? Or the next point is poor market performance, increased disclosure, or lack of investor? What's going to be the answer, everyone? What's going to be the answer according to you? When we talk about the what has led to the drop in new SPAC filings, earlier it was such a specific area where many people were going for it, but then it has dropped badly. And what is it that happened that way? The reason it happened that way was increased disclosure norms. Now since you have to disclose a lot of things, you cannot say कि नहीं, we weren't really looking forward to it, this is not related to that specific area. ठीक है ना? This specific thing was definitely not included. It was there earlier, but now there's nothing of that sort anymore. Right? Okay, here comes the next question. What type of financial information about the target company is typically included in a proxy statement of SPAC merger? Is it only pro forma financial statements, only historical financial statements, pro forma financial statements, historical financial statements, and management's discussion and analysis, MD&A, and only management discussion and analysis? We're looking forward towards the financial information about the target company. What is it they're looking forward to, everyone? See, when you're looking forward towards knowledge of the specific company which you are targeting, what will you do in this case? Obviously, you will collect all the information which is required. That means their previous financial statements, their current financial statements. You want to know about everything, isn't it? The pro forma financial statements, historical financial statements, everything has to be noted. The answer is actually C. Done. So in this case, the correct answer is pro forma invoice, pro forma financial statements, historical financial statements, and management discussion and analysis. Done. Last question. What is the purpose of proxy statements filed by SPAC in a merger? To seek permission for regulators to provide shareholders with information about the proposed merger, to outline the terms of the merger agreement, or disclose the financial statements? The correct answer is B, to provide shareholders and with information about the proposed merger. Okay, so that's it for the day, everyone. Before I end my session, let me just give you a view of our website. Just go to our website and look out for our courses. So what you can do is go on to this area, go on to the area of JAIIB. Yeah, this is the place where you can purchase our courses. This is the entire area. Just click on the Mahapack because Mahapack is available at double validity right now. Use the code Y541 and you will get the maximum discount. Apply it and the maximum discount is available. So check it out on our website or in our app for further details. Thank you.